Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Those Benchwarmers. To my right, we have Rob. To his right, we have Riley. We're just three guys that love and know sports because we have the best seats in the house. Today we have a special topic. We got an email from Dan that says, "Hey guys, love the show. Our pitching rotation just got thinner. Ryu is out already until May, and Anderson is now out 3 to 5 months. Who will be our fifth starter to start the season?"
In my opinion, I think it might be Urias or Zach Lee. Zach Lee specifically because we need a righty in there. But we only have Maeda as the only righty in the four-man rotation that we have right now. And also Zach Lee has been the top performer in the AAA baseball for the last 2 years. So having him in there would be a nice addition. He has no pressure like he had last year where he came in and got blown up. So I'm thinking it's going to be him and hoping it's going to be him.
I think it's a good point to bring up the fact that there's no pressure, but I think the Dodgers need to hit the ground running right away. New manager, brand new season. I think it's important that they have success early on. So I'm thinking it's going to be a veteran, like a Mike Bolzinger, who Rob's a big fan of him because he's got a great curveball and a lot of MLB experience.
Hold on. The reason it's not going to be him because Dave Roberts is still going to be able to hit off of him. So it's not going to be Bolzinger. But go on.
Or a Brandon Beachy who, a guy who had success early on in his career and had some injuries and, now he's bouncing back and, maybe he could have some success. I could definitely see it being one of the two veteran guys winning that spot and, leading the Dodgers through. Personally, I would like to see Zach Lee. I've been a big fan, ever since we drafted him and he's been rising up to the ranks. Love for him to get another shot and see what he can do with, no pressure and, with a start under his belt and, a new team around him.
Well, Zach Lee had a chance last year, like you guys said. It was just one start. He got hit pretty hard. I've always been under the impression that AAA is kind of like baseball purgatory. You're not good enough to pitch in the majors, and you're too good for AA. Do you think we go another direction? Maybe they go free agency route? Is there any pitchers out there? I know Tim Lincecum is still in the market, isn't he?
Is Ned Kelly still our general manager?
Because if he is, Cliff Lee.
Sign him up.
3 years, $47 million. I think if they're going to go free agency, just give Greg Max a ball, see what happens. Yeah. Put him on the mound. Just see. He's probably still got it.
Well, Rob is biased against people that throw slow. he can't hit me, so that's why he was pretty pissed off. So, Riley bats 333. He's in the Hall of Fame in my book. Well, he hit Derek Hall of Fame because he hit me 333.
I had some help from your defense, though.
That's
for sure.
But, the fifth starter, it's only going to be for a month. Anderson should be, or Ryu should be back in May. They said they're realistic that he's going to come back in May. Do you give him a shot in May no matter what, or is anybody going to bump him out of the starting spot?
I think it depends on how the guys are doing. If we're sitting here in the middle of May saying like, hey, how is Ryu going to get starts? Because Woods, 2-0 with a 1.2 ERA and Lee's pitching great, 3-1. If that's the case, that's a great problem to have. So I think if we're struggling in rotation, put him in right away. But if guys are pitching well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That'd be the best situation the Dodgers could have. It gets Rio coming in slowly, and then eventually it's baseball, someone always gets hurt. You never get the whole five-man rotation throughout the year. So Rio gets worked in slowly, and it kind of works out for the Dodgers where he has enough rest, and come playoff time, he'll be healthy enough to give us some extra innings.
Yeah. Worst case scenario is, the fifth guy struggles, whoever it is, and then they have to rush Ryu back, and then, he could re-aggravate, or Anderson is forced to rush back and he re-aggravates it, Yes, I'm saying that it would be a worst case scenario if we have to rush him back and he's hurt more. I think that, if you have the ability to get those guys the right amount of rest, which the Dodgers must think they do if they're giving Ryu that time, then, that's the best case scenario.
Well, the Dodgers front office is known to think outside of the box now with Andrew Friedman. Is there a chance that they go with a six-man rotation with Kershaw just starting every fifth day for him and everybody else just falling in line, or you guys are set on the just five-man rotation?
Considering the way our bullpen is, that wouldn't be a bad idea. We don't know what we're going to get out of the bullpen. all we have right now is Kenley Jansen and Chris Withrow coming back from surgery.
Withrow. I like that.
That'd be something different, and it's I think it's something that maybe our front office can bring up. Start something new trend in the MLB.
Well, yeah, we've talked about off camera about the possibility of Kershaw starting every fifth day, and everyone else just kind of adjusting to that, especially without a Greinke, you know, with guys like Kazmir and Maeda and Wood, who would probably benefit from not pitching as much, you know, right away. I mean, they would mess up their routines, but, you know, the less exposure they have to the same teams, the less they're going to get read and, you know, kind of get a book on them, so to speak. I think it'd be interesting if we have enough guys to do it. I don't think we should do it just to, you know, put Zach Lee and Bolsinger out at the same time, but if we've got enough guys that can pitch well, more of a shot, especially early on.
May Bolsinger never pitch.
Last question, guys. Bolsinger, Urias, Lee, or Beachy, who's going to be the fifth starter, or who's going to start Game 5?
Exactly.
I'll go Brandon Beachy.
Brandon Beachy? Exactly. Well, let's see who starts Game 5. Who wins that elusive...
Where's your answer?
Yeah, trying to get out of this. Oh, I'm never wrong, guys.
I'm never wrong. Okay. All right, Julio Urias, just because he's a lefty.
You're a Laker fan, so you are wrong most of the time. But go on.
Okay, dude, that's not cool, Condor.
All right, guys, thanks for watching our last episode of Those Benchwarmers.
I'm mad now. Yeah, we didn't.
Go Clippers.
I was just about to end it, too. That was...
You're representing the whole group.
We're underdogs.
I was just trying to end it up.
There's a reason we were There's a reason we were benchwarmers. We weren't good enough, just like the Clippers.
Exactly.
I felt like that was going so well, too.
It's still going well.
It is. Finish it off. Give him our Twitter handle.
All right, guys, there you have it. Rob thinks it's going to be Lee. Ryan thinks it's going to be Beachy. I think it's going to be Urias just because we can't have enough lefties. But let us know what you think. Follow us on Instagram at warming_benches. Follow us on Twitter at warming_benches. Email us at thosebenchwarmers@gmail.com. And definitely subscribe to our page. Until next time, guys.
No, you should do the condor. God, I can't believe you said that. I'm so mad at you.